Good day and welcome to the channel. We are going to consider the film Avengers, the original one from 2012. This film is great for the following reasons. Let us begin. Firstly, the director, as well as the producer. Joss Whedon is the director of this film. He has had a great career of being a director of many different TV programs as well as films. Here are a smidgen of those examples. His most well known one is Buffy the Vampire Slayer from 1992, Toy Story, Alien Resurrection, Titan A&E, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Serenity, Cabin in the Woods, The Avengers, Much Ado About Nothing, In Your Eyes, Avengers: The Age of Ultron. They're his films. He's also done the following TV programs: Roseanne, Parenthood, Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Sarah Michelle Gellar, Angel, Firefly, Veronica Mars, The Office, Dollhouse, Glee, Agents of Shield, and finally The Nevers. So there's his filmography, both in ways of film and TV production realities. So what about the producer? This is a man called Kevin Feige who has produced the following films: Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, The Avengers, obviously this film, Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: The Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Captain America: Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Thor: Ragnarok, Black Panther, The Avengers: Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers: Endgame, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Eternals, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Marvels, Deadpool and Wolverine, Captain America: The Brave New World, Thunderbolts, The Fantastic Four: First Steps, and soon to be coming Spider-Man: Brand New Day and Avengers: Doomsday. So even there you see that he has had a great career as someone who produces different films, particularly action fantasy type of films that we're currently on. Let's now turn to the second thing that makes this film a great film for anyone to watch, regardless of whether they're into action movies, fantasy movies, comic book adaptations. It's all the same. Here's the cast: Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark and Iron Man. Uh, Chris Evans as Steve Rogers and Captain America. Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner and Hulk. Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff and the Black Widow. Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton and Hawkeye. Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Stellan Skarsgård as Eric Selvig, Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. We also have other people who aren't exactly given big main uh, roles in it. So you have Clark Gregg as Phil Coulson, Colby Smulders as Mariah Hill. There's an important name, Colby Smulders. She played Robin in the TV program How I Met Your Mother. Went wrong there. So Gwyneth Paltrow plays Pepper Potts, and Maximiliano Hernandez plays Jasper Sitwell. Paul Bettany returns as Jarvis. Damon Poultier plays Thanos. Alexis Denisov plays the other. Powers Booth and Jenny Argo plays different members of the World Security Council. Gideon Mellett and Councilwoman Harley. So that's who they play. Stanley makes a cameo appearance as a in the news report, which is something that he was well known for in the film adaptations of his comics. He would make an appearance. He does it all the time. Just watch Spider-Man for an instance of this. Uh, Harry Dean Stanton as a security guard. Jersey Skamilioski appears as Georgy Lukov. Warren Cole has a brief role as one of the Shield members. Daniel Salsa, Agent Carter. So there you have the main cast and the side casts. We come now to the third thing that makes this film a great film, and that is the musical score. It was all scored by one guy called Alan Silvestri. He's had quite a career as well as a composer for different movies, and here they are. The Doberman Gang in 1972, Las Vegas Lady 75, The Amazing Dobermans 76, The Fifth Floor 78, Tiger Man 83, Romance in the Stone 1984. There's a French film that he's done as well in the same year, but I'm not sure what the name of it is. Fernando and Cat's Eye in 1984, I believe, as well. Back to the Future, Summer Rental, The Clan of the Cave Bear, and the Delta Force in 1985. That last one is a Chuck Norris film. The first one, Back to Future, is probably one of the best sci-fi films around, or franchises. 1986 saw him do the musical score for American Anthem, Flight of the Navigator, No Mercy, Critical Condition, The Outrageous Fortune, 1987, The Predator, Overboard, Mac and Me, 1988, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, My Stepmother is an Alien, She's Out of Control, 89, The Abyss, and Back to Future Part 2. 90s. Downtown and Back to Future Part 3, The Young Guns 2, Predator 2, Shattered, Back to Future, The Ride, and Soap Dish, all in 1990. 91 saw The Dutch, Ricochet, Father of the Bride, Two-Fisted Tales, Stop or My Mum Will Shoot, Bengali The Last Rainforest, Death Becomes Her, Diner. So this is 92. The Bodyguard, Sidekicks, another Chuck Norris film. In Search of Obelisk, Cop and a Half. So this is 93. Super Mario Brothers, Judgment Night. That is a great film starring Emilio Estevez and Cuba Gooding Jr. Let's come to the final thing about this film, and that is both the budget of the film and the box office income. So the budget was 2.20 to 2.25 million, or 220 to 225 million, and the box office income was 1.5 billion. So yes, the film in of itself done really well to garner 4 times as much as it actually put down on the budget. Let us now consider this very briefly as to the more detailed side of the things, shall we? And here it is. The Avengers grossed 623.4 million in the United States and Canada, and 895.5 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of 1.519 billion. So now let's break this down a bit. The opening for it was the worldwide opening for it was 392.5 million, and it ranked the fourth largest movie. Um, so the Avengers became the fifth film distributed by Disney and the 12th film overall to earn more than 1 billion. And it reached that milestone in just 19 days of its opening. We can cut it down, but United Kingdom, it earned 2.5 million or 4.1 million in its opening day, 15.8 million over the weekend, setting a new opening weekend record for a superhero film. So there you have it. Some great statistics. Thank you for listening to this video.